Welcome to AEW Dynamite live in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we're starting it with Angelico and Jack Evans in a tag team match. If you want a team that's going to do some high action stuff, you're looking at them right here. As I'm excited to see these two compete in this tag team contest here on Dynamite. And their opponents. A team you do not want to mess with. Austin and Colton, the Guns. Part of the Bang Bang Gang with Switchblade Jay White. The Guns are looking to either become trios champions or tag team champions. Speaking of the tag team titles, our next match is going to be a 4-team ladder match. Winners get a tag title shot at Battle of the Belts, happening next week. It's now Angelico and Colton are going to start it out in the ring. Match underway. Grapple battle between the two. Angelico tosses Colton into the corner, going to tag in Jack Evans already. Tosses him into the rope, slides under, sweeps the legs, drop kick, and launches himself in to the ring. Boot there. Oh my! Corkscrew right onto him, and now elbows to the head of Colton Gunn. Boot there by Angelico. Gonna pick him up. Angelico now gonna go backwards DDT. Gonna tag in, or I meant Jack Evans, but he tags in Angelico. Who heads to the outside. Launches himself back into the ring. Colton Gunn gonna go bench press, but Angelico with the roll up. 1, 2, kick out by Colton. Angelico on the outside, waiting for Colton Gunn to get up. Sends himself in with that springboard drop kick. And now, Angelico tosses Colton in the corner, the elbow to the face by Colton Gunn. Elbow to the face by Angelico. Angelico gets behind Colton. Suplex, no, arm drag. Boot to the face of Angelico. Colton runs into the ropes. Double axe handle. Angelico goes to the outside. Gets elbowed in the face by Colton Gunn. And now, full Nelson slam. Tosses him into the ring. Boot there. And now Colton puts Angelico in the corner. Runs. And now running up. Gets dropped. Gets hit with 2 boots in the face. Now Angelico gonna pick up Colton. Slams him head first onto that top turnbuckle. And now got the arm of Colton. And let's go. Gets kicked in the face by Colton. Elbow! And Angelico's busted open. In comes Austin Gunn. And Angelico makes the hot tag. Jack Evans in. Kick there by Jack Evans. Tried to run. Boot to the gut by Austin. Now Austin gonna go with that. Oh, cutter using the top rope. And Angelico leaves the ring. Austin now right behind Jack Evans. Full Nelson slam again. Tags in Colton. Now Evans tosses Colton into the ropes, but he catches himself. Oh, famous sir. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Alright, now Colton in the corner. Gonna tag in. Austin holding him in. Boot to the gut. Punch there. Now Austin Gunn puts Jack Evans in the corner. Grabs him. Clothesline. Austin going up top. Hot tag, and Angelico's in. Now Angelico misses the punch, and Austin missed the dropkick punch there by Angelico. Oh, crossbody! Right there by Angelico. Sends Austin to the outside. Punches there by Angelico to Austin Gunn. Super kick. Tonight's main event will be a 8-man ladder match. Winner fights for the AEW title and Battle of the Belts next week. Now Austin drop kick to Angelico. Tags his brother Colton back in. Now Colton tosses Angelico into the ropes, but that didn't work there. Angelico now gonna toss Colton into the corner. Gets elbowed in the face. Angelico with the forearm to the back of the knee. And now picks him up. Tosses Angelico over the top rope. Punch blocked. Punch by Angelico. And now roll up. Kick out before the count of anything. Colton gets kicked in the face by Angelico. Angelico takes him down. Well, that's to hurt. Angelico too landed right on his back. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Colton keeping the match alive. Right behind him, Angelico. Reverse DDT. Angelico goes to the outside. Trying to look for the blood. Oh, going around. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. Right there on Austin. Colton down. And Angelico. Reverse DDT elbow. Jack Evans back in. He picks up Austin in a fireman carry. Oh, and a gutbuster. Sits Austin up, runs into the ropes. Knee, but Austin moves out of the way. Boot to the head. And now, body slam by Austin Gunn. Puts him down for the pin. 1. Kick out by Jack Evans. Arm drag neck breaker. Tags in Colton. Tosses him into the corner. And oh, they're gonna do the boot thing again. Boot there. Famous serve by Austin. 1. Breakup by Angelico. So now the attack there doesn't work. Wheelbarrow. Double foot stomp. But Austin gonna toss Jack Evans into the corner. Austin Gunn running. Clothesline in the corner. Austin puts Evans in the corner again, gets elbowed in the face though by Jack Evans. Rolls him up for a pin. Cover. 1. Rope break. Puts Evans in the corner. Uh-oh. The Guns are gonna look for something. Sweeps to the legs. And now going. Knee to the back of the head. But Colton gets kicked in the head by Jack Evans. Knocks him down. Sits him up. Runs into the ropes. Punch there. Oh! Stun guns. Colton. And Helico just staring at Colton as now Jack Evans gets up and Colton's up now. Evans tosses Angelico into the corner. Boot there by Angelico. Boots him again. I mean, Jack Evans. Oh, just shoving his feet into the chest neck area. Oh, and the double knee. Jack Evans showing his talent. Gonna tag in Angelico. Helico gets hit with a facebuster though. Punches there. As Colton Gunn knocks down Angelico. Colton now. Cutter. Tags Austin back in. Grabs him and tosses him into the corner. Gets Austin back in. Hold him in the corner for the boot again. Boot, and now Colton. Famous, sir. 1, 2, 3. The Guns win. What a great opening contest between the Guns and Angelico and Jack Evans. These two teams showed themselves on why they should be future tag team contenders. You just look at this. Great tag team action between these two. As congrats to the Guns on this win. Excuse me. We're getting ready for ladder action next. So now we're getting ready for this ladder match. This is gonna be a big one. So now out comes FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Hardwood. Now we saw FTR in action yesterday. For people who did not watch Dark, FTR teamed up with their third member, CM Punk, to take on the Blackpool Combat Club for a shot at the AEW World Trios Championships. They sadly came up short, but now they're getting a shot to possibly fight for the tag team titles, which is currently held by the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. As now, here comes the next team. A group called the Dark Order. Now, only 2 members of the Dark Order are allowed in this match, and that is Evil Uno and Alan Angels. The rest of the crew joining them on their way down. This is going to be some great tag team action. In this, and with it being a ladder match, there's going to be a lot of big moments. Yes, there they are. The Dark Order. So there's Out Angels right there, looking at his teammates. And it looks like the Dark Order is ready. We got 2 teams in, but we still got 2 more we're waiting on. As next,
making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 403 pounds,
Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
And Bobby Fish.
I do not know how to pronounce their tag team name. I'm sorry. But Fish and O'Reilly are here. And we got 1 team left. The Best Friends. Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, being helped to the ring by Orange Cassidy, Chris Statlander, and Dan Housen.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 425 pounds, Trey Barrett and Chuck Taylor.
Just like the members of the Dark Order, Statlander, Cassidy, and Danhausen are going to have to leave. As it's only going to be Chuck E.T. and Trent Beretta in the match. But we actually will see Danhausen in action later tonight. He's a part of a extreme fatal 5-way. Look at Statlander right there. His Best Friends match underway. Evil Uno and Cash Wheeler get tossed to the outside. Chuck Taylor going after Wheeler, and Alan Angel going after Beretta, or not Beretta, Fish. Springboard moonsault by Chuck Taylor on to Hardwood. And now it's chaos on the outside. And now suplex on the outside. No, Beretta with the reversal. Uno's thrown into the barricade. Taylor's trying to grab a ladder. Fish slides to the outside to join the brawl. Hardwood goes out there to join it too. Chuck Taylor making his way over there with the ladder. And he tries to hit Hardwood, doesn't work. Hardwood puts it into the ring and slides in. Chuck Taylor gonna join him in the ring. Punches in the tag start by Chuck Taylor. Hurricanrana. As you can see, Beretta tossing Wheeler. Out Angels going after Beretta now. Taylor outside with the brawl. Not a smart idea. Leaving Hardwood alone in the ring. But Beretta sees it. Trent Beretta, springboard punch. Beretta gonna make the climb. But he's gonna get pushed over by Hardwood. Oh, and Wheeler actually took down Hardwood. He took down his own partner in the choke slam toss by Evil Uno. Kyle O'Reilly, double underhook slam armbar. Fish, after that boot to the gut, is now going to get hit with a pile driver on the ladder. Springboard drop kick, and Taylor landed on the ladder with that miss. Wheeler on the outside. Uno on the outside. It's just Hardwood and Chuck Taylor. Now it's Hardwood. Beretta in the ring. Trying to grab the ladder, but Cash Wheeler stopping him. Bobby Fish just threw a chair at Dax Hardwood. Hardwood's bleeding now. Beretta laying in attacks on Wheeler. Beretta rolls to the outside. Bobby Fish with the knees there. Power bomb against the apron and tosses him. This is what Kyle O'Reilly did in the suplex onto the chair. This is an all-out brawl. This is probably what the main event will be like. And now, power bomb. Punches there. Reverse DDT and a suplex. Oh, and a cutter type thing. Instead of the reverse DDT. Uno just trying to push the ladder into the ring. There's now 2 ladders in the ring. Uno running around. Beretta sets up the ladder. Taunting, not a smart move. He should just try go and climb, and the attack's there on Uno. Beretta trying to climb it. Somebody's bleeding. I want to believe it's Bobby. I want to believe it's Wheeler. Now the attack's there. Hardwood got the leg of Angel yanking on it. Tosses Angel into the ropes. Back body drop. Oh, Angel's head hit the ladder. Oh, what a roll up, and the punches there are flowing. Looking around the ring. Yep, it's Wheeler bleeding. It's tossed to the outside. And now, all's thrown into the top rope. Oh, Wheeler gonna go for a pile driver. O'Reilly on the outside. Got Uno not working. Hardwood using the chair. Now hits Uno with it. Springboard open doesn't work, but a backbreaker by Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish setting the ladder up in the corner. And now Beretta shoves him. Super gold. The leg kick to the face. Bobby Fish is bleeding. Now Uno going after Beretta. Gonna slam him down with that backbreaker. Uno leaves the ring. Chuck Taylor now in the ring. And now the best friends double teaming. Or it doesn't work there, and the shake, rattle, and roll type move. And now both the best friends and the FTR are in there. But now Bobby Fish joins the fight. Tosses Hardwood out. Tosses Wheeler out of the ring. And the kendo sticks attacks are on the outside by Kyle O'Reilly to Uno. Now O'Reilly tried to hit Angels, didn't work. Uh-oh. Hardwood tried to finish, but a kip-up clothesline by Trent Beretta. Uno tried to get in the ring, it didn't work. It is a all-out brawl here tonight. As now, Uno gonna get in the ring as Hardwood sets up the ladder. Wheeler brings in another ladder. Taylor brings in another ladder. Hardwood going up. Angels. Boot to the gut by Taylor. As now Taylor knocks. The ladder gets knocked down now. It's a brawl in the ring. There goes Alan Angels. Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. And now Fish gets tossed over the... Or not Fish. Somebody gets tossed over the top rope. The uppercut there doesn't work. Oh, probably Wheeler. And now, choke slam. The double foot kick there. So now, Taylor heading up top. Fish. Oh, double foot stomp on Evil Uno. And now knee to the gut of Bobby Fish. Kyle O'Reilly coming in to save his teammate. What is Wheeler doing? We're gonna fight near the stage. It's Wheeler and Beretta clothesline there onto the concrete. Is Alan Angels gonna go join them? He is! Oh my god, Angels just got a chair tossed into him in a tornado DDT in the ring by O'Reilly to Wheeler. It's a brawl on the ramp. You got 4 guys in the ring and 4 guys on the ramp. And now, German suplex doesn't work. Elbow to the head by Uno. The attack there doesn't work. You got 2 guys knocked out on the ramp. Bobby Fish over there and a power bomb. Oh, Uno's butt landed, and now they're making their way back down. Uno heads to the outside. Beretta heads in. Hardwood down. Oh my god, that suplex onto the stage. Bobby Fish is knocked out. Super kick there by Trent Beretta. Chuck Taylor gonna turn around. Double axe handle to Uno. Bobby Fish now back up. Angels gets tossed to the rope. Power bomb reversal of the drop kick. Picks up Taylor. Hardwood sets up the ladder. Taylor gets tossed outside. Angels going to join him. And now Wheeler choking Uno against the rope. And let's go now. Wheeler picks up Evil Uno. Now launches him into the top rope. Oh, and the knee to the back of Kyle O'Reilly by Trent Beretta. Bobby Fish got the chair, gets chopped though. Big punch to Bobby Fish, spinning kick to Trent Beretta. And now Alan Angels. Reverse upper backbreaker. Oh! My, Cash Wheeler tried to get it. But Evil Uno pushed the ladder down. Kendo stick to the back of Evil Uno. He landed right on top of the ladder. In comes Bobby Fish. In comes Hardwood. Hardwood punch to the back of Bobby Fish. Springboard moonsault, but Beretta missed and hit the ladder. Oh my. Or not Beretta, Taylor. Beretta on the outside. Battling with Alan Angels. Tosses him. And now Kyle O'Reilly from behind. Tosses Beretta. Taylor. Got Dawson up in the Wasteland Slam. Punch there doesn't work. Oh, the splash! Oh my god, O'Reilly missed and hit the ladder. Kick there now. Fish got Taylor up. Taylor with the boot. And now, Fish puts Taylor in the corner. Suplex onto the ladder by Angels to Hardwood. Angels moves out of the way. That chair shot. And now, uh-oh, no, Fish, suplex off the top rope. Taylor's legs hit the ladder. Oh, and a super kick by Beretta to Fish in the knee. O'Reilly's down. Or now he's getting back up. Bobby Fish, wheelbarrow, leg lock. But again, this is the ladder match. You have to climb up and grab that briefcase to get that title shot. Oh, submission hold locked in. Angels. Neck breaker to Wheeler. Beretta coming in. Now, Beretta gonna grab the ladder. Wheeler's on the outside now. Bobby Fish tosses Alan Angels to the outside. Kyle O'Reilly gets tossed outside by Uno. Hardwood gets tossed outside by Beretta. Beretta goes to the outside. Beretta goes back in. Fish, side. So bulldog though by Uno. Reversal, tried to go for the side suplex, but the bulldog. Uno steals the ladder. Sets it up. Gets hit with the knee in the back of the head by Trent Beretta. Chuck Taylor climbing up. Beretta watching out for his teammate. In comes Cash Wheeler. The knee there to Uno. And now kick there. It might be time. The best friends are getting the tag title shot. Big win for Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta.
Here are your winners.
They are your winners. The rest of the group coming out to celebrate with them. They're going to Battle of the Belts next week to challenge the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And we still got more action to come next. Now we're getting ready for more action here on All Elite Wrestling Dynamite Episode 1. Again, we got that ladder match in the main event.
It's scheduled for one fall, and is for the Hardcore Championship.
Now, We got this man, Jack Perry, doing an open challenge for his TNT Championship. He's supposed to defend it next week, but he wants to do an open challenge. And you know what? He should do him. Jack Perry, also known as Jungle Boy a little bit, is talented in ring. But who knows, he could maybe already lose his TNT title. That would be sad if he lost his title before he had to defend it. The crowd's feeling mixed about him. I mean, I would too. The belt right now looks a little bit weird. It's bent. It looks like Perry used it on somebody. But now, who's gonna answer the open challenge? Perry telling anybody to come out. Who's it gonna be? Oh my god, it's CM Punk! Could it? Oh my! This is not who I expected to answer the TNT title open challenge! But it's CM Punk! There he is! The man from Chicago, the best in the world, the Second City Saint, could walk out of here TNT champion. Look at this man. If you want talent, you got him right here with CM Punk. TNT Championship. Let's let our ring announcer take over.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent, from deep in the jungle, weighing in at 169 pounds, the hardcore champion, Boots Jack Perry.
Don't know about this camera angle. Is our cameraman like under the ring? Referee holding up the TNT title. Still confused about that camera angle. But now Perry and Punk for the TNT title here on Dynamite. Match underway. Chop there doesn't work. Grapple battle between these two. Perry right behind Punk, just grappling him. But Punk trying to get out. Attacking it. And the slam there. Boot to the back. And now Perry. Knee to the back of the head. Excuse me. Knee to the back of the head there. Flips him over. Double foot stomp to the face. Perry ready. Springboard using his knees. Doesn't work. Kick there by CM Punk. Punk now. Punch to the face. Boot to the knee. Boot to the back of the knee. Another boot there. Yanking the leg. And now launches himself in. Oh my. Perry. Arm drag roll up cover. 1. Kick out. And now Perry tosses Punk into the ropes. And now got him. Gets booted in the gut after that chop there. Punk got Perry against the ropes. And now gonna send him into the top rope. Doesn't work there. Perry now behind Punk. Punk trying to break free. Gets slammed down there. Perry now got Punk in the corner. Running at him. The boots there doesn't work. Kick to the head. Launches back into the ring, but Punk moves out of the way. Clothesline. Boot doesn't work. Kick to the head by CM Punk. Punk telling Perry to get up. Springboard clothesline, but Perry moves out of the way. Kick to the back. Jack Perry pumped. Going around. Oh, gets set down by CM Punk, though. Perry now in the corner. Punk running at him. Knee into the clothesline. Punk excited. Oh, he might be ready to send them to sleep. The kick there, though. Punch by Punk. And by Perry, and it's a trading blow battle again. For the first time here on Dynamite, we got two guys trading blows. Just the pain. Oh my. Oh. Blocked punch by Punk. Oh, the kick to the head knocks Perry down. Punk ready. Gets hit with a clothesline though. Another. Boot to the gut doesn't work. Perry sweeps the leg. Perry now, boot to the gut. Oh my! Canadian Destroyer there. 1, 2. Kick out by Punk. Perry's title reign. Could have stayed alive there, but Punk kicked out. Punch to the face by CM Punk. Springboard clothesline connects. Cover. 1, 2, kick out. Punk heads back to the outside. Telling Perry to get up. Runs. Springboard. Clothesline connects again. Punk picks up Jack Perry. Dragging him, but gets elbowed in the gut 3 times to let go. Perry. Springboard punch. But Punk moved out of the way. Punch there by CM Punk. He's ready. Gonna toss Perry into the corner. Runs in there. The knee doesn't work. Perry moved out of the way. Boot to the gut. Perry into the ropes. Drop kick there. Both men down and tired. Cover. 1, 2. No. Punk kicks out. That was a close one. Perry elbow to the back of the head and another and a third. Boot there. Jack Perry headed up top. Telling Punk to get up. Crossbody. And now picks up Punk, and he sweeps the legs of Perry. Kick up. And now Punk, German suplex slam, spinning around on Jack Perry. And a slap to the back of the head. Kick right to the back of Jack Perry. Punk, he's again gonna look for that clothesline, I think. Springboard clothesline, but Perry moves out of the way, kick to the back. Perry taunting away. He grabs Punk, gonna put him in the corner. Gets elbowed in the face though by CM Punk. Punk's gonna toss him into the ropes. And the kick there. The single leg drop kick cover by CM Punk. One. Kick out by Jack Perry. Punk ready. Telling Perry again. Come on. Springboard clothesline. Punk gonna pick up Jack Perry. Grabs him. Drags him to the corner. Now ready. Running knee. Into the clothesline. Punk heading up top. And he's gonna look for the elbow drop. And Punk ready to end Jack Perry's title reign. Got him up. Go to sleep. Cover. 1, 2, 3. New champ. CM Punk has ended Jack Perry's reign.
Here is your winner, and new
Oh my.
champion,
We have a new man on top of the TNT title division. And it's CM Punk. He's gonna have to defend the title next week. But I don't think he cares. He is on top of the TNT title division. So we're now getting ready for this next contest. Still reliving this last match. But now we got a contest that is gonna be amazing. You got Malachi Black, the leader of the House of Black. So now there he is. Very talented in ring. Malachi Black in a normal singles match here. Nothing too crazy. Just a plain one-on-one singles match. So now out comes his opponent. Pac.
and his opponent, representing the Deleters of Worlds, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 217 pounds.
Wearing a different outfit than normal tonight. So there he is, Pac, one part of the Death Triangle, where his two partners in that, Rey Fenix and Penta, both have matches tonight. As for the House of Black, Buddy Matthews is fighting later tonight. But now it's time for Malachi Black and Pac. Ring the bell. Malachi on the attack already. Spinning kick doesn't work. Kick to the head there. Springboard moonsault. So now the double foot stomp doesn't work. Pac clothesline there. Picks him up. Kick to the gut. Super kick missed. Chop there. Picks up Malachi. Boots him in the gut. Got the arm. Uh-oh. Side suplex. Boot there. Kick there. Another kick. Third. Finn just shoves him in the face and does it again. Tells him to get up. Gets elbowed in the face though. Malachi kicks to the legs. Oh, and the big knee there. Springboard moonsault again. Malachi Black did have a match yesterday. He was a part of the opening tables match on Dark, where he would sadly take a loss to Adam Cole and Kyle Fletcher in a tables match. Although he was not the one put through a table. Super kick there by Pac. So now the arm of Malachi got and just booting the hand. Kick to the chest. Pac now, ready. Telling Malachi, come on, get up. And drop kick off the top rope. Cover there. 1, 2, kick out. Pac now. Running into the corner, drop kicks Malachi Black. Pac on the outside now. Springboard elbow drop doesn't work. Kick to the back. Boot to the arm, and now Malachi just yanking the arm. And now twists it. Flips the arm over. That's up top moonsault. 1, kick out. Boot to the back now. Malachi gets booted in the gut. Now Pac got him. Pac puts Malachi against the ropes with the elbow there, and now Malachi, knee to the gut, kick, elbow, kick, knee. And Malachi ready to end it. Knee there. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, kick out. Flips him over. Lifts Pac up. Black Mass. 1, 2. No! Pac with the kick out. Forearm, forearm, gut punch, knee, knee. And now, knee to the gut, kick, elbow, boot, big knee, the double knee. Pac goes to the outside, Malachi headed up top. Pac gets up. He heads in, Malachi gets down, heads back into the ring normally. Malachi gonna toss Pac into the ropes, knee. Pac catches a kick to under the leg. Malachi elbows to the head of Pac. Oh, and there's that third one. Boot to the gut. And now, Fireman Carey sends Pac into the top rope. Got him now, lifts him up. Whipcord knee. He lifts him up again. Puts him in the corner. And now tosses him down. No! Pac! Reverse DDT. Lifts up Malachi. Super kick. Punch there. Running at him. Poison Rana. Now, Enziguri. Malachi knocks the arm down though. Picks him up. Ice scrape by Pac there. Grapple battle again. Big knee by Malachi. He's gonna head up top. Pointing down. Waits for him to get up. Double knee stomp. Cover. 1, 2. No. Pac with the kick out again. Malachi running out of big boots him to the outside. I bet he wishes this was a battle royale. Malachi just watching Pac get counted out. Now he rolls to the outside. Clothesline by Pac there. Malachi kip up. Enziguri by Pac though. Pac. Now, what's he gonna do? Uh-oh. Springboard moonsault on the outside! Count of 5, Pac. Gonna toss Malachi. Goes into the ring. Count of 7. Now count of 8. Malachi moving fast. Gets back into the ring. Grabs Pac. Gonna toss him into the ropes. Knee to the gut. And now dragging him. Moving around, boot to the gut. And out. Suplex. No. Pac. Behind him now. Forearm to the back. Tosses him into the ropes. Oh my god, that running knee cover. Malachi's bleeding. And Pac wins. Malachi in pain and bleeding after that match. What's Claudio Castagnoli doing here? Malachi telling him to come down and come get it. Malachi upset that Claudio won't come down. Alright, we're getting ready for the next contest. Just what happened with Castagnoli and Malachi Black is making me wonder what the future for those two are. But now we got a 1-on-1. It's Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland's always great in ring. So now here he is. Ready here for some action in All Elite Wrestling. A legend in a company we cannot talk about, but is one of the best in the world, especially for his age. Now, Copeland waiting in the ring for his opponent, Billy Gunn, one half of the AEW World Trios Champion, or 1/3 of the Trios Champions, coming out with Max Caster. Anthony Bones will not be joining them tonight. I do not know why, but Bones is not out here. But the Acclaimed are on top of the Trios World. They're going to have to defend their titles next week, though, against the Blackpool Combat Club of Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Jon Moxley. But right now, it's Copeland and Billy Gunn. A matchup from the Attitude Era. Match underway. Stare down. These two have not fought in years. Oh, gut punch. Now they're starting it by trading blows. Oh. Oh, block punch by Billy Gunn. Shot there. Another block by Billy Gunn. Now just, oh. Block. Punch there by Copeland. Block and another punch by Copeland. Boot to the gut. Punch over the head by Billy Gunn. Rolls Copeland over. Boot to the back of the leg. Copeland ready. Billy Gunn gonna toss Copeland into the ropes. Elbow missed. Now Copeland holds on to himself. Oh, running facebuster with the knee. Boot to the arm. And now gets on top of him, but Gunn doesn't let him. Boot to the back of the knee. And now, forearm to the back. Tosses Copeland over the top rope. Punch there. And now, punch over the head. Drop kick. Count of one now. Copeland goes to the outside. Gunn goes to the outside. Knee to the gut. Punch. 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 Kick there. Boot to the gut. Billy Gunn slams out with Copeland down on the outside. Count of three. Booting the chest of Adam Copeland multiple times. Booting the back. Booting the back. Booting the face. Tosses Copeland down. Attacking the arm. Trying to snap it. Count of 7. Almost a count out. Kick to the head by Edge. And now, by Copeland. Sorry, I'm thinking of his old name. Copeland attacking. Copeland forearm to the back. Lifts Billy Gunn onto that middle rope. Forearm to the back, and now. Oh my god, backbreaker. Cover. 1. Kick out. Boot to the back. Copeland pumped up. Running out spear. 1, 2. Kick out again by Billy Gunn. Copeland headed up top. Telling Gunn to get up. Clothesline. Flips Gunn over. Now. Yank to the arm. Boot to the gut. Edge now. Dragging Billy Gunn. Tosses him into the corner. Gut punch. Runs back, and now big boot in the corner. Now big punch by Copeland. Copeland now, using the ropes and rebounding with those forearm punches. 3 of them. Gets elbowed in the face by Billy Gunn, though. Gunn got Copeland against the ropes. Sorry. Now, that cutter using the ropes. Uh-oh. Gunn ready to end it against Copeland. Boot. Doesn't work. Oh, and Copeland flips him over and hits him with that knee. And now, gonna toss him into the ropes. Lifts him up and just sends him down. Gunn moves out of the way. Drop kick. Billy Gunn gonna pick up Copeland. Gets booted in the gut. Spear! 1, 2, 3. Adam Copeland wins. Gets a big victory over Billy Gunn. And you know what they say, a victory's a victory. And Copeland did it fairly. Used 2 spears to win it all. Look at that second spear all. But congratulations to Adam Copeland on the win. But we still got 3 big matches left. A fatal 5-way Extreme Rules, a I Quit match for an international title shot, and an 8-man ladder match for an AEW World title shot. Now we're getting prepped for this 5-way Extreme Rules. Nothing on the line. Just 5 men going at it, but they'll be considered for a title shot. That's now beginning it. For us, it's gonna be Rey Fénix. One part of the Death Triangle. Here and ready.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Deleters of Worlds, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Rey Fénix!
There he is, Fénix, ready for action. Only 1 fall to win the match. Rey is there and ready. Coming out next is Nick Jackson, 1/2 of the Young Bucks, 1/2 of the, or 1/3 of the Elite. We saw Nick's brother Matt in action yesterday, as he would take a loss. Ooh, I don't remember to who though. He took a loss and then had a stare-off with CM Punk, but Nick is looking to pick up a win. Look at this man. Remember, Bucks have to defend their titles at Battle of the Belts, and we now know it's going to be versus the best friends, Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor. So now, here comes the 3rd man. We just saw him a moment ago as a manager. Now it's time for Max Caster.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at
1/3 of the Trios champions who will have to defend their titles against the Blackpool Combat Club.
the Tag Team World Champions, Max Caster.
Caster pumped and ready. We still got 2 more guys left. Now, coming out next is gonna be Hook. A talented young gun, part of the Bruisers tag team. Or more the Bruisers faction, which also includes Frankie Kazarian, Powerhouse Hobbs. Again, think of the wrong name. Think of his independent name. Powerhouse Hobbs and Brian Cage. 4 big, talented men who can lay down a beating or two. But there's still one more guy. And this is the one that confuses me the most. It's time for Danhausen. I don't know why he was picked for this match. I mean, I like Danhausen, but I don't feel like he should be in this match. So there he is. Very nice, very evil. It's now match underway. Caster going after Jackson. Butt buster by Danhausen. Boot to the gut. Open hand chop. Punch. Chop. Danhausen trying to beat up Hook, but Hook with those punches to the gut. Ray Phoenix kicking Max Caster down. Boots Matt Jackson. Hook and Phoenix going at it. Roll by Caster doesn't work. And now flips Caster over. Danhausen getting elbowed in the gut. Ray Phoenix springboard moonsault on Nick Jackson. Cover 1, 2, kick out. That takedown didn't work. And Hook just elbowing or kneeing the head. Danhausen roll up there by Nick Jackson. Sorry. This is just confusing. Phoenix in the corner. Springboard drop kick. And now, neck breaker to Danhausen by Max Caster. 3 are left in the ring right now. Hurricanrana by Phoenix to Nick Jackson. Caster with the attack. Drop kick. Cover. 1. Kick out. And now, Caster with the attack there. Danhausen getting attacked. Oh, Danhausen gonna go with the neck breaker. Oh, Max Caster got Ray Phoenix. No! Side suplex into the apron. Danhausen slams Hook down and stretching him out. Nick Jackson got the arm. Russian leg sweep to Max Caster. Danhausen now gonna toss Hook. Hook tosses Danhausen. Hits the barricade a little. The steel steps a little bit. Slammed down there by Hook. This shows how chaotic this match is. And we have 2 other big matches. And Danhausen tossed Hook into the steel steps. Max Caster was just using a headlock on Nick Jackson. Neither the Danhausen by Ray Phoenix doesn't work. Hook tried to toss Danhausen. Super kick doesn't work. Ray Phoenix kick to the gut. Elbow drop. Now Danhausen trying to battle Ray Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix gets tossed into the steel steps by Max Caster. Fireman carry doesn't work. Danhausen has a steel chairhausen. And now, Danhausen hits Max Caster over the head. Tries to hit Nick Jackson, doesn't work. Oh, Hook. Tossing. He tosses thumbtacks down. And now Hook. Suplex on the thumbtacks to Danhausen. 1. Kick out. Ray Phoenix rolls on the thumbtacks. Hurricanrana to Hook on him. Oh my god. V-trigger there by Nick Jackson to Max Caster. Holy hell, big punch there. And now Danhausen trying to go after Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix gonna toss Danhausen. Danhausen actually tosses Phoenix. Telling him to bring it. Hook now has a trash can, tosses it. Caster tosses Hook into the steel steps. Danhausen gets tossed into the ring. Caster. Uh-oh. Crossbody to the outside on Hook, and the kicks there to Ray Phoenix's head. Danhausen just in the ring, now he's gonna slide out. Gonna look for another weapon. Oh, tossing thumbtacks on the outside. Phoenix gets rolled in thumbtacks. Danhausen now has a little pair of thumbtacks on the outside. Caster gets rolled into thumbtacks. Danhausen tried the attack. Caster rolled in them. Clothesline there to Danhausen. Phoenix. Uh-oh. What is he doing? Oh my god! Matt Jackson's bleeding. Don't know what Phoenix did to Max Caster. Danhausen now. Got Hook. I mean, not Hook. Oh, but Hook with that T-bone. Hook just attack it with that kendo stick. Danhausen doesn't notice. Gets hit in the back with that kendo stick, and now Caster gets hit over the head with it. Hook gets up. Oh, I think he cursed the kendo stick. Hook. T-bone. Picks up Danhausen. Danhausen, mini fireman carry onto the thumbtacks. And now Phoenix got a table super kick by Danhausen. Nick Jackson tosses Phoenix to the outside. Count of nothing. Nick Jackson just attacking Danhausen. Oh, kick there. Danhausen landed on the table and the tacks. Uh-oh, Caster. Nita Jackson. And now, oh, standing double foot stomp to Hook. And now we got more thumbtacks because of Ray Phoenix. Danhausen tosses Max Caster into the corner. Oh, more thumbtacks on our already made pile. Oh, Hurricanrana to Danhausen on the thumbtacks. Phoenix rolled in them a bit too. And now tosses Max Caster in the corner, lifts him up high. Uh-oh. Got him there. No. Muscle Buster driver into the tacks. 1, 2, 3. Ray Phoenix wins. Danhausen didn't even try to stop him. This was a contest, and now we get to see Ray Phoenix's brother Penta take on Will Ospreay for an international title shot. And that is next. As now we are back for this match between Penta and Will Ospreay. It's an I Quit match too. So we're beginning it with Will Ospreay. Look at this man. Very talented Ospreay is. Now he's ready for this. Again, I quit. Which means the match cannot end until one of the two participants says that they quit. Which means anything is legal. Yo. If you want some talent from New Japan, you're looking at him. The former IWGP World Champion. World Heavyweight Champion, I should say, Will Ospreay. So Ospreay's waiting in the ring. Here comes Penta. There he is. Penta. Ready to lay the beat down on Will Ospreay.
Leaders of worlds from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Penta!
Now, boom. So now Ospreay's ready and Penta's ready. Match underway. Penta misses that clothesline. Ospreay right behind him. Forearm to the back. Tosses Penta into the ropes. Drops under. Oh, and a kick there. Knocks Penta in the corner. As Ospreay landed that back foot. Cool. Sends Penta head first into the top turnbuckle. Runs into the ropes. Big boot. Lifts Penta up. Enziguri there. Ospreay with that taunt there. Ospreay. Feint. Kick there. Ospreay now, backbreaker to Penta. Ospreay going to the outside. He's gonna look for a weapon. We got a steel chair. The chair shot doesn't work. Sling blade by Penta. And now, springboard leg drop connects. Again, no pinfalls, no submissions. Penta now, got the arm. Oh, double foot stop on it. Boot there doesn't work. Ospreay runs in. Hurricanrana. Double foot stomp to the face. Getting there with that taunt. Ospreay rolls to the outside to deal with Penta. Penta gonna try and grab a weapon, but Ospreay stops him but gets hit with a baseball bat. Rolls out of the way of that attempt there. Open hand chop to the chest of Will Ospreay by Penta. It's now gonna grab him. Oh, choking him out with the baseball bat. But he lets go. Will's out of the way. Oh, and that. The foot Hurricanrana, now just shoving his foot into the gut of Will Ospreay. We got a legend of Lucha Underground with that double foot stomp, taking on a legend of New Japan. Or two greats from those two companies. Ospreay now tosses Penta. Super kick by Penta. Ospreay with the kip up. Goes around. Tornado. Oh, stunner! Tilt-a-World stunner. Ospreay staring down at Penta, asking him if he quits. He does not quit. Ospreay now. Gonna toss Penta, but Penta switches and tosses Ospreay into the post. Rolls him over. Boot doesn't work. Kick to the back of the knee by Will Ospreay. Ospreay now tosses Penta into the post. Boot to the knee. Another one. Another one. Penta rolls out of the way. Clothesline missed. Forearm. Chop. Punch. And the chop there again. Ospreay now. Gonna toss Penta, but Penta swaps places. Tossing Ospreay right there. Near that steel step. All in the elbow to the chest. Boot there. Another boot there. Doesn't work. Penta. Open hand chop to Will Ospreay. Uh-oh. He's taking a glove off. Now Penta trying to snap the arm of Will Ospreay. Asking Ospreay if he quits. But no. Penta try to grab hidden blade by Ospreay though. Standing moonsault missed. Penta block that attack by Ospreay at the attack block now. Stormbreaker. Both men down in pain. One of them will get an international title shot. Ospreay picks up Penta. Super kick. I think Penta's bleeding. Another super kick doesn't work. Penta now. Sling blade. Penta kick to the back. Boot there doesn't really work. Oh, stone! Mexican Destroyer. Oh my god. Boot to the arm of Ospreay. Penta boots the arm of Ospreay. Penta kneeing the arm of Will Ospreay. Penta gonna head up top. Waiting for Ospreay. Seated senton doesn't work. Powerbomb! Asking Penta if he quits. Ospreay wins. Ospreay fought tooth and nail for that victory. And he is getting an international title shot next week. Now, main event ladder match up next. Now we're getting ready for a main event, 8-man ladder match. Winner gets the AEW World title match next week versus MJF at Battle of the Belts in the main event. So now, 8 men, get ready. Is coming out first is going to be Darby Allin. A great man in the TNT title division, looking for a shot at a world title match. And I think the community wants him to win it. And I'm being honest, I'm Team Darby too. This man brings us classics. Risks his body for everything. And I think he deserves to become AEW World Champion. It's that briefcase that gives them the shot. That's one man. Now here comes Kenny Omega. We saw Kenny in action yesterday. He got a successful victory in the main event, false count anywhere against Chris Jericho. So now Kenny told me in a backstage interview, quote, "I'm becoming world champion. Nobody's gonna stop me. Not some goth skater. Not some lunatic in his club. Not guys from Japan. Not guys from Mexico. Not guys from the States. Nobody's gonna stop me." Again, Kenny's words, not mine. Now, coming up next, is this man, Jeff Hardy. a Hall of Famer, the reason we have a tables, ladders, and chairs match in wrestling, is now here in All Elite, trying to become world champion. As now it's time for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. A man who helped make this company. There's Cody.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
We're pumped to see Cody here in action tonight. That's 4 men. Here comes Hangman Adam Page.
And from Virginia, weighing in at 200.
We did see Page pick up a loss yesterday, sadly. He picked up the loss to Switchblade Jay White, who is also in this match. But Page is another guy fans want to become AEW World Champion. In fact, they probably want anybody in except MJF on top. Now we got the next man. Smoke in the whole arena. Which means it's time for the Switchblade, Jay White. We just mentioned his victory yesterday over Adam Page. Maybe he could get another victory to get a world title match. Switchblade told me in an interview backstage before the show, I'm excited to be here in All Elite Wrestling. I had a hell of a match yesterday, an instant classic with Adam Page, and I'm going to put on another instant classic. And I'm walking out tonight with a briefcase over 7 other men. That's 6. There's still 2 more. So here comes Jon Moxley.
And from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 231 pounds, Jon Moxley.
Camera's been a little funky today. But Moxley's in ring. 1 man left. And that man is Buddy Matthews, member of the House of Black, looking to bring the title home to Malachi and Redbeard. Just look at this man, straight from Australia, and is a hell of a fighter. Ladder match underway. The big knee there by Matthews. Jay White tosses Hardy out. Omega's out. Allen's out. Power bomb by Matthews to Moxley. Page big punches there to Cody Rhodes. Jay White walking around the outside, going right after Adam Page, and a facebuster by Hangman. Moxley's alone in the ring. Jay White sweeps the legs and twists it. Oh, hits Matthews with the table. Omega does. It's chaos here. Moxley grabs the ladder, gonna toss it in. Now Darby gonna toss the ladder at Adam Page. Somebody's bleeding. Darby gets slammed down by Cody. Cody going with the knee to the face of Darby Allin. Moxley already trying to climb the ladder. And now Kenny shoves the ladder down, knocking Moxley on the mat. Kenny telling Moxley to get up. Darby's gonna grab a ladder. Springboard dropkick by Kenny. And now Darby gets tossed into the ring by Adam Page. Poison Rana. And now Adam Page is the one bleeding. And now Matthews yanking the arm. Darby and Moxley going at it in the corner. Moxley now yanking the arm of Darby against that top rope. Kenny now turns Moxley around. Uh-oh. Uranagi. And clotheslines Darby right against the ladder. Moonsault onto Darby on the ladder. Kenny going right after Moxley. Overhead punch. And knees him in the head, knocking him to the outside. Kenny's alone in the ring. Jay White as a chair gets kicked in the head. Adam Page gets tossed into the ring now. Bulldog by Jeff Hardy to, I want to say, that's Matthews. Clothesline by Darby on the outside to Cody. Now clothesline by Page to Omega. Darby going out with Jay White. Going around tilt-a-whirl. Stunner. Code. Or no, wrong move. Buddy Matthews trying to climb up. Darby tried to knock it down. Didn't work. And now. Uh-oh. Nobody trying to stop Matthews. He wins. Matthews gets a title shot. Big win for Buddy. And that's gonna do it for Dynamite Episode 1. We will see you all next time. Deuces, ooses, and good night.